What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Poppy JT, and today I'm coming at you with a new series. I'm going to be doing my division predictions for all 8 divisions in the NFL. Now, the way I'm doing this is I'm just doing this off the top of my head, so I really haven't looked at all the team schedules. I'm just going by what I think the team is capable of, what record I think the team is capable of obtaining. So, in the NFC South, we have the Saints, Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, I believe the Saints are a total for a team, and although they're not the best team in this division, Atlanta is because they have the better talent, I feel. But New Orleans is better coached, in my opinion, and they have a pretty good offense. Like, their offense is really, really consistent. And unlike Atlanta, you don't see New Orleans have games like they can't get anything going like Atlanta has. And that's why I have New Orleans as 11-5, no, 12-4. And I feel that New Orleans would have made it to the Super Bowl last year if they never had that one miraculous miracle when Marcus Williams, who is a good player by the way, Marcus Williams missed that tackle. And I feel that was a little bit of luck. And if he would have made that tackle, the Saints probably would have beaten the Eagles and they would have been playing the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. But even though that didn't happen, I feel this team is a Super Bowl contender as long as Drew Brees can stay upright and he doesn't get injured. And I'm respecting them by giving them a 12-4 record. Next, I have the Atlanta Falcons. See, the thing about the Atlanta Falcons is the Atlanta Falcons are the best team in this division by talent, but they're inconsistent. Either the defense plays good and the offense plays terrible, or the offense plays good and the defense gives up like 28, 35 points. So like they're really, really inconsistent. And unlike that Super Bowl year when the defense was playing good and the offense was clicking, everything was just smooth sailing. But not only do we have the inconsistency, but we have the Julio Jones problem. I'm not sure if he's going to sit out half of the season because Cam Chancellor did the same thing, and I believe Cam Chancellor had a year on his contract left, and he chose to sit out a few games when the season started. I don't think Julio Jones would do that, but it's just another locker room problem. And Dan Quinn needs to get this under control before he lets this manifest into the whole locker room and manifest the team. The team is already inconsistent, and I feel they were inconsistent on offense last year because of the new offensive coordinator, Steve Sarkisian. So everybody was still trying to figure each other out. The players were trying to figure out his system. He was trying to figure how to get each player in the best spots. But I like the addition of drafting Calvin Ridley. I feel that was a really good pick. And I feel the Atlanta Falcons are going to go 11-5 this year. They just look like a wild card team. Nothing. They have the talent. They just don't have the consistency. Next up, I have the Carolina Panthers at 9-7. Now, I know I have a whole lot of Carolina Panther fans on my channel that are subscribed, and I know you guys are probably gonna be mad at me, but deep down inside, you guys know you guys are not 11-5, 12-4 team. You guys are like a 10-6, 9-7. When you just look at this team, like on offense, you guys really don't have any weapons other than Greg Olsen, who is slowing down in age. And then you just had Cam Newton. The running game is shaky at times. And the defense is great, but the offense is the problem. And I feel like you guys are still going to be a little inconsistent on offense with the addition of you guys' new offensive coordinator, North Turner. And I feel you guys are going to have a filling out season. So I'm going to give you guys 9-7. Now, I don't know, like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't know who all these teams play, but I'm going to do a separate series when I just do my predictions of what every team record will be. Let me know if you guys want me to do that in the comment section. But yeah, I feel you guys are a 9-7 team, and 9-7 isn't bad. I think you guys might be able to get into the playoffs with that record. But until I see the improvement on offense, I'm gonna give you guys 9-7. You guys also lost you guys' best offensive guard, and he went to Jacksonville, so that's another hole. And I was watching this video, and Christian McCaffrey, all his big runs came behind that blocker. I don't know his name right now, but it's gonna come to me. But anyway, 9-7. And last up, I had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I feel the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are one of the best teams in the NFC. They have the talent, but I'm just not confident in Dirk Cutter. I don't think he has what it takes to be an NFL coach, because as soon as Tampa Bay drafted Jameis Winston, they should have at least been competing for a wild card spot, because they had Vincent Jackson, they had Doug Martin, they had Jameis. They had a pretty good core of wide receivers, and they weren't able to capitalize off that. And then they fired Lovie Smith, and then they hired Dirk Cutter. They showed some signs of fight, almost getting into the playoffs. And then after that, they went. And I feel it's the coach's fault, because there's no reason why this team should not be at least competing for a wild card spot. Now I know Jameis Winston got injured and he's about to be suspended, but when he came back, they still should have made it. They should have at least been competing for a wild card spot. This roster is too talented, way too talented, to not be competing for a wild card spot and not even be in the playoffs. They have Deshaun Jackson, Pro Bowler, a former Pro Bowler, Jameis Winston, Gerald McCoy. The defense is stacked, so it doesn't really make any sense to me why they're not in the playoffs. But I feel it's a coach's problem, and the coach is going to be the main reason why you guys are going to go 7-9 this year. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think about my predictions. Like, comment, subscribe.